Little ring needed straight away. Morning everybody, welcome back to another video. Sorry about the break yesterday. I mean, well, it was a rest day, so it was a rest day from YouTube as well. So I'm out very early this morning. It's 5:10. I'm doing my own little loop before I meet up at Binya Cycling Club HQ. I'm going to take the group this morning on a training ride. It's got some structure in it for those that want it. It's going to be fairly hilly to start with, you know me, and then downhill, cycle path to finish, and maybe a cafe stop, who knows. I feel like a new human today. After yesterday's rest day, I did ride an hour and a half. It's amazing what one day can do, and if you saw my last video, I was in a little bit of a hole after the time trial. So today, I'm decked out as usual, in full Bandit Climbers kit with a couple of extra accessories. A little my little strange neck scarf, as you can see here, which I've taken inspiration from Isabel, I think her name is, on Strava. Some of you will know, if you don't already, you should definitely follow her. Rather controversially, the pink socks, which I never really wear, but I thought, you know what, today it's early morning, I need to be seen, so let's go with pink. Something I learned from all my years cycling is never let anybody tell you you don't look cool, even if you think you do yourself. Not even YouTube comments. It's actually made of cotton, so it's nice and cool. I'll tell you one of the reasons why I'm wearing it. It is bug season here, and there's just, when you ride on these lanes, there's flies galore. And in the summer, if you wear one of those winter neck buffs, your neck gets really warm because the back of your neck is also covered by the buff. Whereas with this, because it's tied in a knot, it's not. Now, I'm certainly not alien to these early rides, and if anything, they're quite beneficial, because the fact that I have like an empty road means that I can just get my head down. The Tour de Stations, which is like 6 weeks away now, I don't really have a choice but to start at 4 AM. I remember when I was riding for teams, and I would often get a lot of like jokes my way, or banter, whatever you call it, and they just give me like a bit of stick for getting up like a crack of dawn and doing a ride. And each to their own, you know, everybody's got a preference. I just felt like after my college days, where I'd get up and I'd be riding at 5 AM most days, and then I'd be riding in the evening as well after college. And at that point, when I signed for Rafa Kono GLT, it was still ingrained in me. I still rode that time in the morning. And to any young viewers who are watching, don't pay any attention to the people that say stuff like that, because you know, you do what you want to do. It's just ride your bike, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be, people shouldn't have to like tell you you're riding your bike too early. It just gets me. Ride your bike, ride your bike, ride your bike all day, every day. Any time of the day, just ride your bike. I'm sure if you could have seen that road down there, that's where I just come from. This climb on Strava is called Smelly Duez. You can see the ponds of something down there. Goodness knows what's in that water. There's also a landfill site just down there as well. And this climb's a bit of a secret one. It comes out on top of Bettis Mountain. You wouldn't really know it, like, because the landfill site's like a dead end, but it's a good climb. So we're on the group right now. I've just left some of them so I can have a little head start of this final climb. We are in the lanes. This one is a bit of a brute. I can actually see it from here, you won't be able to see it, but it's like dead straight, dead steep. someone's going to be in for a shock. And it's not like you've got the best of run-ins to it either, because this lane is just like, it's a proper farmer's lane. There's the climb there. The climb is there, like straight ahead. But we got to go down into a massive dip first to get to it. That's it. That's all you're getting. 30k an hour into the bottom of it. Straight into your small skier. See who comes past me first. Who's going to take on the KOM? Oh. It's the worst nightmare car on lane. On a climb. On your lane. Go ahead. Go ahead. Left. 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 Left, Belek. Can't make it up, guys. You can't make it up. I was shouting left. Mark just went straight on. I gotta get it on video. You haven't got a puncture. The problem is your bike's up like that. Pod the edge, this edge. What was he asking where is it? He's done there, So I realised I forgot to actually end yesterday's video. Just talking briefly about what that ride we just did was. So I've been organising it for the last couple of years, and we've called it the structured ride. And the structured ride idea kind of came out of, like, most cycling clubs tend to have a chain gang. They tend to have like a fast group ride on a weekend. They tend to also have like a club ride, which is like more general pace, social, blah blah blah. This kind of bridges the gap between like a turbo session, which is structured, and an outdoor group ride, which is usually leisurely or an absolute smash fest. So this ride is really about like taking people off their turbo trailers, for example, and doing similar kind of effort, similar kind of structure, but out on the open road. And we can use like a variety of different roads in this local area. And yesterday we actually took them up a couple of climbs, like really local. As soon as we left the meeting point, we were up the first climb. So we ended up doing like 4 or 5 climbs, and they were very natural efforts. So they were like between, I guess, 2 minutes for the fastest person and 5 minutes for the slowest person of near maximal effort. And everyone loved them. And they always do, in fairness, and I always have great feedback on them. So I may try and include those more, and if you're a member of the Discord community, I will try and post the workouts or the ride or pictures or stuff there. And you can maybe replicate it with your own local group or something like that. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say really. Oh, Lachlan Morton is doing an unbelievable ride called the Alt Tour. You must have heard of it, where he's basically doing the Tour de France route and he's riding the transfers. It is incredible. It is incredible. I can't believe what he's doing. So I'm going to be following that probably more closely than I follow the Tour de France this year, and it's extremely inspiring. So give it beans, Lachlan. See you on the other side.